Hey guys, I'm so excited because today I'm going to be opening up the Adventure Camper pop-up set from American Girl. It's a part of the Truly Mean line and it retails for $185. It looks like a really fun set and it comes with a lot of different pieces for the dolls, so let's take a look at it up close. And I've kind of tilted the box sideways so it's easier to get it out. Now I'm just going to be talking about some of the pieces that came in the set. The first thing we have here is this really cool pole set, and it's so the canopy stays up, and we have all the small poles all lined up, and we just have to get them out of the frame. So I'm just going to pull each one out. The next two items in here are important for the camper. So the first thing we have is a seat cushion, so when the dolls sit down to eat or relax, they're nice and comfy, and that is a purple color and it's nice and thin. And this is the cover of the camper itself. I love the coloring. It's purple and orange and also has some clear plastic along here so the dolls can look outside the window. There's also some mesh, and obviously the Velcro is used so it attaches around the pole so it can stay up really nicely on the camper. This pamphlet has all of the instructions on how to set up the camper. It also explains all of the pieces that come in the set, and I will definitely need this for when I'm building the pop-up camper. So I might get started with that now, and I'll put the poles together so it's easy to set up. So what you need to do is you need to grab two poles, and then on one side there's a hole and another side there's a little indent part. And what you do is you put the two together and then you push nice and tight and then make it nice and tight along here so it'll be nice and sturdy and your pop-up camper won't fall down. So I'll just have to do that with the rest of the poles, and that should not take too long. And I only need to do one more. Before I show you guys all of the accessories and food pieces, this was inside the pop-up camper, so I thought I'd show you guys. It is the torch. It's really nice. It's yellow and gray and it has a handle so the dolls can hold on to it. And I think it looks really realistic, and it says American Girl on the side here. And now it's time to get all of these pieces out. I'm so excited because it looks like this set has a lot of food pieces, and I absolutely love food pieces for the dolls. The first two items from the pack are these 2 sheets of stickers. They have some really nice sayings to do with camping, and it says camp girl, nature lover, I love camp. There's also some really cool nature stickers, and they're to decorate the pop-up camper. I'm not going to be doing this, but it will definitely be a great addition if you want to. If the dolls do have some time to relax, they can read these 2 magazines while in the camper. We have a regular American Girl magazine, and then we have a Happy Camping magazine. So it depends if they want to read something fun or they want to read something about nature. It's completely up to them. This is the wheat bread, and I nearly took it out of the plastic until I realized that was the packaging. It says wheat bread on the front. You can take it out if you want, and it's just a loaf of bread. In case that the dolls get hungry, there is a box of spaghetti on one side and a box of granola. I love the granola box because it says nutrition facts on the side, and then on the back it says made with all natural ingredients, and it has a picture of oats, a picture of a bee, and then it says honey, and then it has almonds. And I think it looks really realistic, and I'm really happy with how it's set up. This piece is the pretend ball lights. It's on a green piece of string, and there's 2 loops on either side so you can hang it up in the camper, and I especially love the colors. The yellow, the turquoisey color, orange, and purple all work so well together. These pieces look so realistic, so we have 2 bowls and 2 plates. They're green with white specks on it, and it's plastic, but it's really good quality. Here we have the cups. They're the same color and design as the bowl and plate, and they have a handle on the side so the dolls can hold on to them. The dolls definitely need some items to cook with, so we have a pan and a metal spatula. Of course, the dolls need to pack a kettle with them. It's orange and gray, and it has a flower design on the bottom. These 2 pieces are metal sporks, and what's really cool about them is they're really nice and heavy in real life, so they're not made out of plastic, and they look like they're really good quality, and I'm very happy with these 2 pieces. Here we have some jugs. The first one is of some orange juice, and the next one is some milk. Here are the 2 main food pieces in the set. We have some pancakes, and there are 2 pancakes stacked on top of each other with some butter, and then we have spaghetti with pretend meatballs. Here is a can of lemon lime soda, and I think my favorite food piece is this maple syrup. It looks so realistic, and I love how it's shaped as a maple leaf. These are the last 3 pieces. We have jars of jam, peanut butter, and pasta sauce. Now it's time to set up the pop-up camper. Before I set the camper up with all of its pieces, I'm just going to show you guys how it works. It has a bunch of really cool features. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the Velcro off of this pole here. And I'm just going to put it back together just so it doesn't snag anything. And what's really cool is that you can roll this up and you can use this piece here so you can move it out of the way so you can use the features on the side. So on this side you have the bed frame, and then on that side you have the stove. The reason why I didn't put any food pieces down yet is because I want to show you this really cool bed feature. Since it doesn't look like there's any room for the doll to sleep, they have all of these pieces tucked in here, and what you do is you fold it out so it actually turns into a bed. But it's kind of strangely folded where you have to bring this piece out first. And then you can lay it down flat, and then it folds down to the bed so your doll can sleep in the camper. Before I continue on with the video, let me just unravel this here so I can see what is inside properly. And close this up here. And I can just roll this piece and attach it to this section so it will stay out of the way. The sleeping area looks really strange, doesn't look flat, but what you can do is you can lift this piece up. That's a really cool feature about the set. And the sink is folded down so it's not in the way, and this definitely looks a lot more flat with this up. So it depends. I'm pretty sure you could have it this down, you can have it like this so your doll's legs can be kind of in a strange position, but I think it'll be a lot better if it's flat for my dolls so then they can enjoy the set better. Here we have Leah inside of the pop-up camper, and as you can see, she fits in so nicely. The sleeping bag that I'm using right now is from Journey Girl, just because that's my smallest sleeping bag, as the American Girl one can be quite bulky, but I'm sure it will fit really nicely in the set. So you can see that she's laying completely flat and she's having a nice rest in the camper. Along with a really cool space to rest your doll, these doors open up too. And it's really fun because there's a little inlet here to put the magazines in. And another thing that I thought about just then, it'd be really cool to put an iPad in here too. That would fit in really nicely. And then the torch that I showed earlier fits in really nicely, and there's a little section for it to be placed inside. This is the stove section. It's really fun because the knobs click. There are two knobs and two areas to cook all of the different pieces. What I love about this section is that there's so much storage all around it, so you can place all different pieces. So what I'm going to do is I am going to place the pan on one of them, and then I have the spatula and also the pancake in here so my dolls can be cooking pancakes. And since there's not that much space for the rest of the camper, I'm going to be placing all of the cutlery items all along here. So I'll place that in the back corner. And I'm also going to be placing the 2 cups here. And then there's also still so much space all along the back that I can put things in case if there's not much space for the rest of the camper. And on the other side, I'm just going to be placing the kettle so they can be boiling some water. On the side, there are some fake drawers, and they don't actually work, but it's good for just decoration. As I said before, the counter lifts up and down. Not only does it hold the bed up, but it's also extra storage space underneath. So let me lift it up. And it's a lot higher as well, and there's so much storage space on the bottom. There's a cupboard here. This opens and closes, and that's the fridge. And of course, this lifts up too. In the fridge, I'll be placing the milk and also the orange. It's now time to fill up the pantry. The first thing we have is the granola. Next we have the spaghetti. Here is the pasta sauce, the peanut butter, and let me push these 2 back to put the jelly in. And that can go in front. The pieces that I'll be placing on the counter, we have some wheat bread, some maple syrup because the pancakes are being cooked right now, a lemon, lime, and soda, and also I thought it'd be fun to have some spaghetti here. So I just grabbed the spork and the plate from the side where I originally placed it, and then I have the spaghetti on a plate, and then they can enjoy that too. Using the knobs from the set, I'm just going to be hanging this up, and it looks really cool. It doesn't take up too much of the space, but it definitely gives it a perfect touch. Here is a little bench, and then half of the bench has the counter next to it so you can eat off of that, and on the other half the dolls can stretch their legs out. What's really cool is that you can lift the seat up and it reveals some storage space so your dolls can put her clothes, her shoes, anything she wants. And I'm just going to put that back because I'm not going to store anything in there, and I'm just going to be putting the pillow on top so it's nice and comfy, and it fits really nicely and it's similar colors too. Overall, the pop-up camper is so adorable and I definitely love it. The accessories are so cute and it's great if you're going out camping. The reason why I have Lainey next to Leah is because Lainey came with the camper. I was never able to grab that piece, but I think Lainey definitely loves the set too. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it.